this video, we move to the number 25, talking about the Lifeline using activation, deactivate, and also destroy, or we call that is distraction, to make this vertical bar. So that can show as what are the activated way you are putting into one participant within the sequence diagram. And also you can see from this sample, you can have nested this lifeline. The destroy means is automatically add this red cross, and that means this participant is actually destroyed from the process. But if not destroyed, it will be ended through this deactivate keywords. So you will learn 3 keywords: activate, deactivate, and destroy within 25. And I put 26 return altogether because return is first is not too much complicated. It's just adding your return label. So these are keywords. So that also a way is to help you easier of those coding. So if you have A with message to B, and when you use return in this lifeline deactivate context, you can have that automatically return a message back to your from B to A. So that is sometimes it can save your time and a certain code, but return is just a convenient way. You can definitely use the standard way. You create a message from B to A, then from A to B with the vice versa direction to already implement that in last many diagrams. But knowing there's a return keywords can help you save some time, definitely. So let's starting to do the demo. Within the Lifeline part, we have 3 code, then return is 1. So let's go to the code part. So this is our the earlier code, and let me create a new one. So 01 25 1. So PlantUML. So let's learn from this star UML and UML. So we clear our workspace with those ones, and let's read this. The activate and deactivate are used to denote participant activation. Denote, so remember this. And once our participant is activated, its lifeline appears. Appear means that this vertical bar is coming. The activate and the deactivate apply on the previous message. So if you have already a message, then the next message is applied to this message is applied to the activated. And the destroy denote the end of the lifeline of a participant. But if this participant is not ended, you just use deactivated. So this this active participant is still live. So those are the this syntax first. So we have 4 participants. One is user, and then another is ABC. So we have participate user. So that is 1. So we create that. Actually, we have the ABC, but we can save this line. We just show ABC when we start to use that. So user send A do work. So let's have those message one by one. So and A without this activate and deactivate, let's have that. So we have this still the stereotype. So if we don't have that, is just create request. So that is normal text. But if you use this less than and more than, so it will be rendered. You can see here, once you have this pair, it will be rendered as the stereotype. But if you don't have the pair, it will treat it just the normal character. So that is the stereotype. This the notation that you can simply create through this line of the code. So then once we have A sent to B is a create request, then B to C is a do work, and B get back from C, so with a dotted line. So I keep using this way, but you can select your behavior or your the preference work done. So actually, it's when C side work done, the C is not necessary. So at this point, that's why it's, we can destroy C, but we cannot destroy B because B is still getting the request. So B will get a message back to A. So that is another stereotype. So you can make like this way, then that is the, if you put some this space, then it will be read as the stereotype. So request created. And finally is the user get message from A is the done. So that is the normal sequence diagram. So what we are going to do is we want to add some lifeline. So when user send do work to A until done, so this A should be activated. So that is the meaning of the this lifeline. So from here we can add is activate A. So when we make activate A, is here is the starting the lifeline, but by default is doesn't have the deactive, so it will go to the end of this sequence the diagram. But our sequence diagram is should be go to the done. So that is follow our the meanings. So we can put this here is deactive A. So you can see. Here is a little adjustment is because they will come to the last message. So attached to this message, then it will immediately end of that. So if you keep having some others, so I want to see the, maybe I want C to A thanks. Let's see, that is after this deactive. So lifeline actually is deactive or ended at this done message, or which is the is here applied to on the previous message. So you need to carefully to see so when you need to insert activate, when you need to insert the deactivate. And then let's see the B. B is once A send a create a request to B. After this one, we can activate B. Otherwise, B is in the idle mode. But when you activate that, you need to know is here. Once we have the request created, then the B should be deactivated. So we should add B here. Then that is follow like this. Same as we should activate C once B side is do work, and we should deactivate C. But here is we can destroy once C side is drop down. So we use this destroy keywords. If you don't have any participate, it will error. So activate, deactivate, destroy need to follow with a participant name. So once we say destroy C, so it will end the lifeline and at the same time add this destroy signal. It's a right cross. So that is the demo for the first one. And the second one is we can do the nesting. So nesting means you can have one the activated lifeline include another. So it's A have a sub lifeline to within this diagram. So you can do this nesting. So let me create another one. So 0, 1, 25, number 2. Yeah, I put this number 24. So star UML and UML. Then let's see. So yeah, first one is I should add our title, Lifeline result nesting. Let's see, the second one is the title, Lifeline with nested. Let's see. So same is, let's see, we have this participate, but this one, as I mentioned, is not mandatory. You can just use this user go to A to work. So that's the same, just for easier the doing, you can do that. But also, same as let's do the modeling without those lifeline first. Let's see what we are doing now. So A go to message to A. So that means it's a message to himself or itself. So internal call. So A to A. So that will be our return arrow. And then the A to, oh, so sorry. A to B will be our stereotype is a create request. So come to here. And the B back to A, so I get this. So request created. That should be also the stereotype. That will be more readability. Then is the user get back from A. Done. So that is our current those sequence diagram. So once A get do work request from A, then we can activate A. So then let's see when we will do the deactivate after that. So here is deactivated. So that is what we learned from number 1 demo already. So we can save that this one is like this. And you can add some style. So style is just directly give this color code. So then your nested lifeline have those colors. And what we are going to do is when A sent internal code to A, that means is this second A message to B is lifeline is after you activate internal call. So that is once you have that is I want to see here, you also trigger another procedure within A. So that is activate A again. But here is we have some the dark those right. So maybe we can just use right. So you don't need to remember so heavy those name. But this a little darker. The color is the dark salmon. So you can try that. And this one, this message is the sub lifeline. Now is nested within A. So this will be stopped is here. So deactivate A. So what, just you need to ensure you have this pair carefully. Is every activate should have our valid deactivate, and then if they are inside in another pair, then that means activate. And after you B get message, then it's for sure is we will get activate B. So we can have is the blue. So you then that is the another color. So the active B. So now you have this nested. This demo to last one is only this middle lifeline within A. So yeah, and also we introduce this. You can add the color, the style to your lifeline. So that is the making your diagram is more this colorful. And another one is auto activation is possible and work with the return keywords. So return we will learn in the 26, but we can already use that from this one. So I leave this, and after we finish this return. So let's jump to the 0126. So star UML and UML. Let's just familiarize these return keywords. So title, return in sequence diagram. So what this returns means is let's just create first our simple sequence. So Bob say hello to Alice, and Alice to herself, some action, and then Bob get our return. So once Alice finish some action, she want to see something is by to Bob. So because Bob may ask Alice do something. So instead of we can do this Bob get is Alice a message by. So it's like this way. So we can use the alternative easier way, just return by. If you don't have a return to something, is a return is just follow the last message. So if I put here Alice to Alice, some action, return by. So return, so you see here, so it's still follow the last one. So the return point is that which caused the most recent lifeline activation. So the syntax is a return label where label if provided the any string acceptable for conventional message. So if you simply use a return, it will. Let's also put here. So if I do this way, so if Alice doesn't do any some action, you just do return. You can see sequence diagram recognize the return, and they just return from Alice to Bob. So that is same as this programming this the I think is the grammar. So, but if you have Alice do something already, this return is not your intended thing. So to make that same to this one, you need to create our lifeline. So here is activate. What will activate? We activate Alice as the participant. Then this return will reach the latest activate, and then this return to the Bob. So that is combined of the deactivation and send our return message in one sentence. So if you are starting to use the lifeline, then this return is give you a little more convenient for that. So let's back to the third one to see. So once we have the nested or complicated lifeline, how we can use the return. So within this sample, we are doing the several returns. So 01, 25, number 3. So let's doing here. So the auto activation. So let's see. Works is return keyword. Now you know the effect of the return. So we should have this auto activates on, but here we don't need to activate that. But for this lifeline part, we make that. So Alice, let's make the basic the message first. Hello, and what's the next is Bob. Say to herself, self call, and Bob or Bill to I think it's now is Bob get message from Bill. Is hello from thread 2. And Bob sent message to George. It's create. Yeah, and then the return done in thread 2. So if you want this return done in thread 2, so what this means? And return RC. So what this means? We have the RC. So let me see where is RC and Bob. Let's have this one to Bob send a message to George. Delete. So we have some basic message here, but we make this return is let's see here is the double star, double this the highlight signal. So first is the Alice. So we have this self call and the Bill get message from Bill to Bob is we have our, let's see what this effect means. It should be this green. So, but here should be our activate, but we don't have those activation. So that means is we should add this auto activate on. So once we make that on, whenever we have our new trigger or message, you see here, all of those lifeline now is automatically created, but I don't have our the deactivate and destroy. So how that is working is need to use this return. So first is once I sent a message from Alice to Bob, hello, then starting to create a Bob lifeline. And when Bob is a self-call, it's make this Bob sub-lifeline. And now this green is applied to this lifeline. So you remember is in the number 2, what we are making this color is on this activate keywords line. Now we can make that in the message, and because it's automatically create or activate attach this message. So this color now is go to the this lifeline created due to this message. But what we will have is we need to start to use this return. So before that is here is let's try this 2 stars. So what these 2 stars means is Bob to job, George is have the create. So this star make the George is not have the on the same level. Otherwise, George is here. Once you have this double star, George is to the level whenever is activated. So we can also have Bob. I think it's Bob to Bill. So this one, let's see if I also have this. Right, the Bill is down to here. No. So let's make this. Where Bob is here. So because the message is come to Bob. So let's not go to that one. So now we have this George is down to the same level when we create this one is this line. And after that is Bob will have our return. So we will have the return because this return done in thread 2. So return done in thread 2. So with our message test. So you can see here, return done in thread 2. Now, when we have this return, those are stop or the deactive this nested lifeline. And then let's go to the next, return RC. So it will come to the middle nested lifeline. So let's see, return with our RC. So you can see here, return, because that is this lifeline. So lifeline is the self call. Now is we return our that is the we can see here is the request created. That is the return. So now you may get this as miss one. So it's a stereotype. Then the delete, what's that delete is this one. So Bob to George, we will create one lifeline, and with these signals, then it's get this delete. And after this delete is we have the last return to this hello message. So return success. So that is exact the same to here, and the return automatically make this return message in this dotted line. So that is same as this one. So double hyphen. So you can choose this return if you have are quite the clear logic in your mind. But I should say is unless you you can make yourself very clear on those logic and the line of the code, I actually still suggest is you use this number 1 and number 2, because that is giving the people more easier to read your code, because here it is simpler than the with than this if you not use auto activate, but people need to really is need to see here. So this return is not so the precisely mentioned is which is the message is here going to do the return. So it's sometime like this second return is actually is to respond to this number 9 lines. But if you don't use the clear way, then you will have that is not easy to read. But if you use this pair, then when you have the active, you just need to follow is where is the nearest activate. So that is the different style. But I should say is if you have a quite long this code of the sequence diagram, remember you can use a return, can save some of your code. So that is the pros and cons I would like that you can understand. So with that is we finish this part 8. I hope you you know now how to use the lifeline and when to use that, and some keywords. From next video is we move to the further parts I put together is the participate creation. Do this way. So and also we have our shortcut of those syntax for activation, deactivation, and creation. So we may look at these one by one. So see you in the next one. So see you. Bye.